Greetings. This is Jansi, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. So this course offered technical English. So the topic name is group discussion. So group discussion, which means a group of individuals sitting together and talking each other and sharing information or sharing their own ideas, views, their opinions in a friendly manner. So this topic is going to explain about what is group discussion and the characteristics of group discussion, the prerequisites of group discussion, what are the benefits in group discussion, and why the companies have group discussion, then how you can prepare for group discussion, and the assessment of group discussion, the discussion etiquette, then important points in group discussion. Finally, we have some suggestions. So first, let me explain about what is group discussion. The definition of group discussion. So the group discussion is a novel way to assess person's personality. So the group discussion means it's a two-way process. One can express their ideas, their views, or they can share their ability to others. At the same time, the judges means the panelist. The panelist means a group of people will judge the student's ability or the employee's ability. So the judges also can analyze our ability. Also, the students or the employee can show their ability to the judges. So it's a two-way process. So group discussion is a novel way to assess person's personality. So normally we have any academic places or any working places, we will have group discussion. So it is both a technique and an art to judge the capacity of the person and his aptness for the job. So in academic place, why do we have group discussion? We can easily identify the students' ability. So the students have good communication skills means we can easily identify their skills. So in companies, they are going to judge the employees' ability, their teamwork, their communication skills, their leadership skills. So everything they will analyze. So now we have what are characteristics of group discussion. So the term suggests a discussion or exchange of views and thoughts among a group of persons. So group discussion means we are going to exchange our own views. We are conveying some messages, isn't it, on a particular topic. So the group will have members around 5 to 10. So normally any group discussion, 5 to 10 members will be there. So the members who are joining in the group discussion, they can express their ideas, views in a friendly manner on a particular topic. So the abilities of the members of the group is measured on certain scale as time limit. So in group discussion, you will have some time limit. So the time limit may be minimum 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So that time you can show your ability. Whatever you want to convey the message, you can use that time. So the judges will measure our skills and knowledge. So now we have some prerequisites of a group discussion. So prerequisites means conditions, isn't it? So what are the conditions in group discussion means the topics given by panelists. Always you will get the topic on the spot. So the topic may be anything, isn't it? So for that you have to prepare many things. If you know the topic means you would have easily prepare for the Group discussion. So if you don't know the topic means you have to plan, isn't it? So the planning and preparation is most important thing for group discussion. So if you are planning to participate on group discussion means you have to plan very well. First, you have to search the content, isn't it? You have to improve your knowledge level. So once you get the knowledge, then you have to improve your self-confidence. So the self-confidence is most important for group discussion. So then only you can speak effectively. So the others will accept your points. So that is most important. So the planning and preparation, then improving your knowledge level. So how you can improve your knowledge? By reading books or by reading newspaper. Every day you have to read reading newspaper, then watching many interviews. That time you will get more knowledge, isn't it? So we have many platforms to improve our knowledge. So then your communication skills. You have to improve your communication skills. How you can improve your communication skills? By practicing, by learning many things like grammar, then vocabulary, finding new vocabulary, then reading many books. So that will help you to improve your communication skills. Then power of speech, isn't it? Your speaking level, then your presentation thing. So once you know all the knowledge on a particular topic, then you must know how to present it, isn't it? So you should know how to present. Then your body language. So during the group discussion, you must follow the body language. So body language means your eye contact, your posture, your gesture, isn't it? Your personal appearance. Everything they will analyze. So you have to be very careful about your body language. Being calm and cool. Always you have to keep very calm, isn't it? So these things we have to follow in group discussion. So now I am going to explain the benefits in group discussion, isn't it? So it helps you to have better understanding of the subject. This is most important. So when you go for a group discussion, automatically you will do many practice, isn't it? You will search many things on a particular subject. So your understanding level will be improved. Then your critical thinking will be improved. It stimulates critical thinking. How your critical thinking will be improved means, so on particular group discussion means not only you are the participant, isn't it? Many will be there. So when others sharing their own information, automatically you will get more points, you will get more ideas from others. So then that time your mind will be thinking why they are telling like this. So what are the main ideas? So automatically your critical thinking will be improved. It helps the group to make decisions consensually. So group, as you are going to participate as a group, isn't it? It's a teamwork. So that time automatically you can do some group decisions, isn't it? So then you can improve your listening skills. So listening skills means, so when others speaking means automatically you have to listen, isn't it? So you can improve your listening skills. Then your confidence in speaking level. So confidence in speaking, you speak more means automatically your speaking level will be improved. Then it helps you to understand your strength and weakness. That is most important. That time you can easily identify what are the strength that I have. Strength means it may be your communication, or it may be your language, or it may be your leadership skills, anything. So weakness also sometime you may have, isn't it? So you can easily identify your strength and weakness. Then your leadership skills. You can easily improve your leadership skills. So how you can improve your leadership skills? You can take a first participant, isn't it? So if you well know on the particular topic means you can easily be a first participant. You can take a leadership skills that will be useful for to take a leadership skills. So these are all main benefits in group discussion. So why companies have group discussion? So normally the companies, they are conducting group discussion to check the employees' interactive skills, how they are interact with others, how they are collaborating with others. So they will analyze the employees' interactive skills. Then their teamwork, how they are doing as a team, isn't it? How they are working as a team, their ability to work in team. Then flexibility, whether they are having flexible or not, isn't it? That character they will analyze. Then neuroticism. Neuroticism means it's connected with our emotions level. So then listening skills, how one can listen, isn't it? So our listening character will be analyzed. Our extrovertism. Extrovertism means normally we have introvert person or extrovert person. So extrovert person means they will easily express, isn't it? Whatever they want to share, easily they will express. The introvert person, normally they won't express immediately, isn't it? So your extrovertism level will be analyzed. Then your leadership skills. So if you have the leadership quality means easily they will identify. So your analytical skills, to check your analytical skills and check your subject knowledge, whether you have the strong subject knowledge or not, your problem solving knowledge, your critical thinking skills, your attitude. So that is most important. Our attitude should be analyzed, isn't it? So we have to be very careful. Our confidence level. When you speak before, you have to be very confident. So these skills, they will analyze to check these things. They are conducting any group discussion. So how you can prepare for group discussion, isn't it? So preparation involves 3 basic aspects. These things you have to prepare very carefully. The first one is group speaking preparation. The second one is content preparation. Third one is listening preparation. So now I am going to explain in detail. The first one is group speaking preparation. So group speaking preparation means, so before next week you will have one group discussion means this before 7 days you have to prepare. So how you can prepare? So you, if you want to speak efficiently means you have to improve your communication skills. So if you want to improve your communication skills means you have to learn many things. You have to learn many vocabulary. So that will lead to make you fluency, isn't it? So you have to learn many vocabulary, or you have to learn the grammar, everything you have to learn. Then automatically your fluency will be improved. So for that, you have to practice more. So how you can practice at home in front of mirror, you can take one topic, then you can speak. So that time you are getting more confidence. So that will be made easy for speaking fluency. So content preparation. Once you start with the speaking preparation, then you have to collect many content, isn't it? So without content, you cannot be an active participant, isn't it? So you have to get more knowledge. How you can improve your knowledge? Already I told you have to read many things. So by reading, by watching many videos, by watching many interviews, so that time you will get more knowledge. So content preparation is most important. Then listening practice. So when others speaking means you have to listen, isn't it? Then only you can get the points from others. So for that, you have to practice at home by listening. Participate in some discussion as an active observer and try to evolve one's thought process by adding different perspectives. So these three things you must follow for group discussion. Then what are the assessment of GD? So your leadership skills will be analyzed. Ability to take initiative and able to lead, influence, and carry the team along to achieve the organization objectives. So in every organizations, they will have one objective. Objective means it's a goal, isn't it? So they will analyze whether the candidates is suitable for our company. So your leadership skills will be assessed. Then your communication skills. Already I told candidates will be assessed in terms of clarity of thought, expression, and aptness of language. Your language level, your communication skills will be analyzed. Then your interpersonal skills, interacting and managing the people is an important aspect of any job. So in any working place, you must know how to interact with your colleagues, isn't it? So that skill will be analyzed. Your persuasive skills. Persuasive means convincing others, isn't it? You must know how to convince others. So the ability to analyze and persuade the people. So these four things you will be analyzed. So now we have some do's and don'ts during discussion. So do's means take initiative. The first point is take initiative. So imagine if you are participating on group discussion. So the topic is given by the panelist. After you get the topic, so the topic is well known for you means automatically you can be a first participant. Otherwise, you have to wait for your turn. So you can take initiative if the topic is well known. Then stay with the topic. So once you start the topic means you should not go here and there, isn't it? So whatever the topic is given, you have to stay with the topic. You have to stick on the topic. Think before you speak. So whatever you want to convey or you are going to share, that content is most important. The language is most important. So you have to think, then you have to continue. Make original points. So the integrity is most important. The content that you have or which is you are going to deliver, that should be truthful, isn't it? So support them by substantial reasoning. Why I am saying means these things you have to explain with a substantial reasoning. Then only the others will accept, isn't it? So these things you have to follow carefully. Listen to the other participants actively and carefully. When others speaking means you have to listen what others are telling, why they are telling like this. Then only you can counter, you can give the counterpoint, isn't it? So be polite to the group, isn't it? Always we have to give the correct attitude, isn't it? Regulate your voice through tone modulation. So tone modulation means our voice modulation, isn't it? So the emotion during when you are happy mood means that time your voice modulation will be different. When you are a sad mood means your voice modulation will be different, isn't it? So accordingly, you have to practice. Try to get your turn. So when others speaking means you should not over them, isn't it? So when others speaking means you have to wait for your turn. Be aware of your kinesics. So these things you have to follow very carefully. Now we have some don'ts. So should not argument, isn't it? So argument, sometimes argument is good only. In group discussion, definitely you will have some argument. So you must know where you have to make this argument, isn't it? If there is necessity means you can go with some argument. Otherwise you can avoid. Be nervous or shyness should not be there. Always you have to be speak with confidence. So if you are having shyness means automatically you will isolate from other participants, isn't it? So that should not be there. Interrupt another participant before his climb or discussion is over. You should not be interrupt when others speaking. Speak in favor. Example, establish your position and stand by it stubbornly. So the topic is given by the panelist always. So once you want to convey or you are going to tell the particular point stubbornly means you have to stand correctly, isn't it? You have to give the correct point, correct argument, isn't it? So that is most important. Change opinions. Then don't make mockery of any participant, even if his arguments are funny. That is most important. Sometimes they will do some mockery things. They are doing some funny things means you should not make them funny. Excessive use of personal anecdotes and experience. So these things. So you can start with your own experience, but at the same time you should know the limitation, isn't it? So that these things you have to follow very carefully. So the importance points in group discussion. Always you should be assertive person. An assertive person is direct, honest, and careful about not to hurt others' self-respect. You must know how to share your things with the others, isn't it? Your speaking should be honest, isn't it? So these things you should not hurt others, isn't it? By saying some harsh words, isn't it? Other self-respect is most important. So be an assertive person. Be patient listener. Already I told listening skills is most important for group discussion. So listening to another person is one way of showing appreciation. So by listening, so in group discussion, if you are listening carefully means indirectly you are saying or you are doing appreciate the person who is talking. So that is most important. Listening skills is most important. Use appropriate language. Words can make friends. Yes or no? So our words easily can make friends. At the same time, the right words, right time make the best result. That is most important. So be precise and authentic. So precise means the content must be short and sweet, isn't it? Then authentic, whatever the content you are conveying, that detail must be integrity, truthfulness. You have to follow very carefully. So if you are saying some data means, if you are giving some data analysis means, you have to give the correct data. Accept criticism. So in group discussion means definitely you will have or you will get some criticism, isn't it? So any member of group criticize your points, or if they are doing some disapprove means you have to accept. Whether the criticism is true means you have to accept. So it is going beyond your limit means the criticism is flimsy means you can easily convey the message politely, isn't it? Also show leadership quality. A group discussion also evaluates your leadership quality. So that is most important. 3 things: your communication skills, your listening skills, your leadership quality. So these things they will analyze. So you have to be very careful. Accept others' point of view. When others are telling some point means you have to accept. Express your argument with few fact, cases, percentage, newspapers, publication, etc. So whatever the content or you are giving some argument means you have to give the correct data, isn't it? You have to give the correct facts. Then only they will accept. So that is most important. Express without hurting others' feelings. We should not hurt others. So never try to bluff. You should not say any lie, isn't it? Control your emotions. Always we should know how to behave others. We should not irritate others. We should not get more emotions. These things we have to follow carefully. Focus on quality of content rather than quantity. So if you are saying 3 or if you are talking 5 minutes means that should be quality. So if you are talking more than 30 minutes, so your quality is most important, the content. So whatever you are going to convey, the message should be short and sweet. Then only that speech will be accepted. Get noticed, but for the right reasons. Practice group discussion with friends. So the practice is most important. Practice make perfect, isn't it? So during with your family or with your friends or in front of mirror, so you can easily practice at home. So before you go to any group discussion, practice is most important. Remember, speech is a powerful weapon. So our speech will make many things. We can create many things. When we talk means we are conveying our emotions, our ideas, our views, our opinions. So the group discussions means we have to very careful about our language, our body language, our communication skills, our leadership skills, everything follow in a friendly manner. So that's all about group discussion. Thank you all.